guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to the next episode of the Binding of Isaac Repentance. Hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm recording this, I should say, the day after Thanksgiving. So I am recovering a little bit from a food coma. Back-to-back Thanksgiving at both Maria and Mai's parents. Probably not grammatically correct. That's okay. Who we feeling? Look, my brain, as I said, food coma. Is not really feeling great, so I kind of feel like we should do an easy character, like Tainted Lilith, for example. Tainted Apollyon's not horrible. Tainted Bethany's pretty sick. Let's do Tainted Eden. Let's do the exact opposite of what my heart's telling me to do. We need to do Dark Path, right? Yes. Okay, we'll go for Dark Path. Tainted Eden. We start with... we start with Sword of Damocles, which I will not be using, obviously. Wow, these stats are horrible to start off with. And now they're significantly better. And we have Lusty Blood and Forget Me Now. Interesting. Interesting choice here. We also have like a Ludwig van Beethoven-esque haircut, which I'm kind of into. Okay, so... this character we've played several times before. You probably know the deal by now, so I don't need to go, I think, too much into it. Every time we get hit, all of our items get shuffled, so do not get too attached to any particular run. It's like an elementary school crush, boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. No, ma, I'm gonna marry them. You don't understand. We're in love. I'm gonna marry... Okay, no, you're not. You're gonna look back. It's 3rd grade. You liked her because she drew you a picture of a penguin. It doesn't go any deeper than that. So let's calm down here, Tony. Sure, we'll take some pills. I don't think I had a trinket, so gulp does not do anything. Pretty uninteresting assortment of trinkets. So I think this character has changed slightly. In the Repentance patch. Namely, you no longer re-roll... Diplopoli kind of sick, but we won't be able to take it with us. You no longer re-roll, to my understanding. You no longer re-roll when you take damage, when you take purposeful damage. So like IV bag or the razor blade. Question. Does Sacrifice Room count as intentional damage? Yes, it does. So we can go into, and by Sacrifice Room, I mean Curse Room. I'm assuming Sacrifice Room also works this way, which is nice because you basically just couldn't go to Curse Rooms before. I think it's a good change. I'm a fan of it. It's both a nerf and a buff. It is a nerf because you used to be able to just like play a blood bank until you got a run that you liked. Just like purposely take a whole bunch of damage until you got a run that you liked, and then just try to stick it out until you got something good. Do we want to Forget Me Now on this floor? I feel like little Gertie's like, yeah, do it. Use a Forget Me Now. Use a Forget Me Now. Let's use it on the next floor. Let's see if we can survive a little bit longer. I don't mind using it. It does remove one potential item to reroll. Namely a spacebar item, but odds are we find another spacebar item pretty easily, so we'll think about it. I don't mind using it though. It's just a chance for an extra item via the item room and via the boss room, so as things tend to go, my general rule with like D4 or D Infinity or D100 or anything that rerolls your entire run is that the more items that you have and are re-rolling from... I don't have any statistics, by the way, to back this up whatsoever. Okay, Banjo just has his fish. We're rocking the door open today for Banjo. I'm letting him go free. So please place your bets. How long do you think... Over, under 10 minutes. How long until he goes and grabs something from like a trash can or brings in a shoe or something horrible and I have to pause the episode so I can go handle it? Little Gertie just single-handedly ended those fools' existences, and I love it. Okay. Got some black poops in this room, which is handy. Thank you, little Gertie. No! I think Ball of Bandages just saved my life there. Which is wonderful. Okay. So, We're going to skip deal with the devil. We want deal with the angel. Because our one rule with this character... Now I'm going to break your one rule. Our one rule with this character... Do not, I repeat, do not pick up any curse room or deal with the devil items. Why? Because those 2 pools contain 9 lives. If you reroll into 9 lives, it doesn't matter how great a run you had before, your run is over. You are out of money and you are out of HP and your run is over. We will not be forget-me-nowing anymore because I just walked straight into spikes, which is unfortunate. We now have data miner instead, which is not good. Should have just forget-me-nowed while I had the chance, but I wanted to clear the rest of the floor to see what else was there for us. Silly me, not smart. That's okay. This run obviously significantly worse than our previous run. In fact, I am, totally fine taking damage. This run seems kind of sick. Obviously, it's not going to stay forever. But Booger, two different forms of tears that stick on to enemies, plus Tractor Beam, plus a damage upgrade. 2 damage upgrades in the form of Champion Belt and Sty. This is a great build. Again, don't get too attached to it because it will not be with us for very long, but we can enjoy it while it's here. Thanksgiving was good. Thanksgiving did not start off great. We went to go leave. We did my parents first, followed by Maria's parents' family Thanksgiving. Okay. Went to go get in my car. Did my parents for lunch, hers for dinner. Got in the car around like noon. We're like, all right, time to head over to my parents. And click the garage door button. Garage door didn't open. We were like, what the heck? What the heck? Is this allowed? Answered, it's not allowed. It's very annoying. Our garage door is... Why did we get mapping on this floor? We must have rerolled into the mind, I guess? I have no idea. Our garage door is broken. Oh no! Our garage door is broken. It's broken. Look, I did a little research, so I'm basically a garage door expert at this point. The torsion spring, as they call it in the industry. The torsion spring is broken. That's the only downside of Tractor Beam is we can't curve our tiers, so we can't get... You peas! That was such a good run! This run is significantly worse, but that's okay. We'll try our best and forget the rest. The torsion spring above the garage door is broken, shattered into 2 pieces. The torsion spring helps lift the very heavy garage door. The chain itself of the garage door opener is not strong enough to lift it. It's got little baby arms like me. Not strong enough to lift it, so it helps it. Ours shattered into 2 pieces, apparently. And we can't get someone out to fix it until Monday. So we're just lifting the garage door. Deadeye is great. I am trying to decide, like, I don't think this run is very good, so I kind of would prefer to get, like, hit again, purposely, to get a good run, which I do not think this is a good run. I kind of want to get hit purposely until we get a good run. This is better, for sure. This one's pretty good. I'll take Deadeye with this. This is fine for Deadeye. And then try to make this last. Again, there's pretty much like... No, like... We're gonna lose it. Unless you get Holy Mantle, your chances of never taking damage over the course of an entire run... And by the way, just Holy Mantle is also not enough. You need Holy Mantle plus like a good amount of damage to guarantee you never take damage over the course of the rest of the run. Otherwise, it's just like a near foregone conclusion. We'll take the tears up. The tears up is pretty sick. It's a near foregone... Something's gonna hit you at some point. Unless you are blanketing every room and destroying everything in a single hit. you're going to take damage at some point. So just get used to it. Say goodbye to Deadeye. It's been nice, but it's going to be gone soon. Got someone coming out to fix the garage door on Monday, which is longer than I would have liked to wait, but it's okay. We'll just park in the street like normal people for a couple of weeks. Yeah, not super fun. Not a great start to the Thanksgiving holiday. Tried to fix it ourselves for a little bit until I Googled it and realized what was broken with it, and I was like, yeah, that's something it's not a simple look. I'm not the handiest person. I'm actually not very handy at all. My swath of tools. I'm not a dad yet, so I haven't gotten any father. Don't read into that, by the way. Don't read into the Yeti, if you're out there. Don't read into the yet. Not a second secret room. I'm not a papa, so I don't just have, like, you piece of garbage. I don't just have, like, what the heck is that? What the heck is that item? What is that item? What is that fetus-looking bean? What's that fetus bean? Whoa! What's that fetus bean? Ah! What's that fetus bean? I don't know what the fetus bean is, but I don't love it. Whoa! It's making me throw poops. Oh, is that IBS? We unlocked that, for beating something is Tainted Blue Baby. I did not want a yuck heart there. We may die here. I'd say there's a good chance we die here. Start using some bombs, because this boss is just a little redonkulous. Use some bombs to help you get through it. You got this. Our damage is so bad. Give me a sweet deal with the angel, please. Give me a nice deal with the angel. Look how bad our DPS is. What happened? Did not get a deal with the angel. That's unfortunate. All right, let's head down to the next floor. We could use some help here. This is a bad run now. But yeah, I don't have tool sets just sitting around, so the amount of things that I can... You ain't getting that sneeze for free. That's a $5 fee. The amount of things that I can actually fix by myself is very small. I got the basics. I got the essentials. I got a hammer. I got a screwdriver. I got a wrench set. I got a socket wrench set. An Allen crescent Allen. I got some wrenches. Wrenches in chat, please. Dude, we need help. We need a reroll. Honestly, like, very tempted to purposely take damage here to get a reroll because we currently have 2.57 damage and 1.57 tears. This is truly just an abysmal existence. So actually just reroll me. This is way better. This is way better. Yeah, this is kind of good actually. Our spacebar item stinks. The rest of it's pretty good. I like having tech. I like the piercing shots. Couple of damage upgrades. This is pretty solid. We got Freezer Baby. Still not great. Could use some keys as well. Yeah, I'm not the handiest boy in the tool shed. So, I can't fix a ton by myself. And I quickly realized that this garage door was not going to be something I was going to be able to fix myself. So, we'll call the professionals. Hopefully, it's cheap. So, this should... I don't want to risk it. We should be able to play that without losing our current build. I'm still scared to play it anyway, so let's just continue without so. So that was a fun start, but the rest of Thanksgiving mostly went off without a hitch, thankfully. It's always fun getting a little... Life likes to throw you curveballs. Although I will say, it's like... It's good that it happened on a vacation and not during a day where we needed to, like, go to work or something. Having our cars trapped. And they're not trapped anymore. You can always lift up a garage door manually. Which is very handy. I will say it does make me miss... We lived in a house, we rented a house for a year, so we had a landlord that took care of all the problems. Spoiler alert, because life tends to work this way, the year that we lived there, 0 problems. We had one day where the dishwasher flooded a little bit, but it's just because the drainage pipe was backed up. It was like a 3-minute fix. Very easy. Nothing catastrophic or anything like that. Can't help but notice we suddenly move into our own house where we're the ones responsible for fixing stuff, and it's like every other week something's exploding. So that's fun. It's very expensive. Not saying you shouldn't buy a house. It's fun. There's trade-offs, obviously. It's nice having ownership, building equity, stonks, and all that. It's nice being able to have like a little. We weren't even allowed to like paint the walls at our last house, so it's nice being able to have a little bit of creative freedom with the space that you're calling your own. We've done a lot of painting so far. It'll be nice when we can, you know, oh, we gotta buy new appliances. Add that to the list of expensive things that are coming down the pipeline for us. It is Black Friday today, so I should probably like. Where are we going, by the way? We could either do Dogma or we could do Dark Path. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it really matters with this character. We're gonna get Tech Point 5 and we're fighting Loki on this floor. Tech Point 5 is awesome, so I would love to pick it up. I feel another sneeze coming on. Is this a sign I should get back into the industry? That's right, we call it the industry. I'm gonna try to hold it in though. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold it in. What do you, watermelon? Is that what you're supposed, there's like a fruit, kumquat? There's some fruit you are supposed to say the name of in order to attempt to hold off any potential sneezes. Can't help but notice we are getting tremendously unlucky with this deal with the angel, by the way. 100% chance on this floor though, so we will be getting one on this floor, which is nice. Necropolis 1. Nothing like waiting 5 floors to get your first deal. Definitely puts us behind the 8 ball a little bit. It's much less, like, you want to grab an angel item as quickly as possible so that you can start re-rolling and potentially get that holy mantle that I was, wow, double golden? You want to try to potentially get that holy mantle that I was mentioning earlier, which may allow you to, like, hold on to a good run for a while. The game has been rather rude to us thus far, and it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for us to make that a reality. We'll do our best, though. Good Thanksgiving, though. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving as well. I've been honest about it in the past. No need to continue rehashing and making enemies. Thanksgiving, not my favorite holiday. I've gone on... Tears down. I've gone on record before. I will continue to go on record. I think Thanksgiving is basically just a roadblock holiday to get to Christmas. It's a speed bump on the calendar. It's not a punishment. Like, it's not horrible. It's not the worst day of my life or anything. But it's also not my favorite holiday. It is merely a speed bump you must hit and pass. Ooh! Little Sacred Heart, eh? Little Sacred Heart with technology, a little bit of homing technology, plus a ton of damage. That's amazing. Let's never take damage again, please. Let's please never take damage again over the course of the rest of the run. This is pretty amazing, even with lowered tier stat. Homing technology with 17.47 damage, pretty sick. Again, I'm just gonna lower your expectations, Bo Burnham style. Don't get your hopes up too high. We're gonna take a hit, probably, over the course of the rest of this run. This run will not be sticking with us long term, as great as it is. I think you gotta take Tech Point 5, because it should also be homing, so it's just a great combination. Okay, don't do something dumb. Like, don't step on spikes or anything silly, because that would be the worst way to lose this run. Okay, next floor. Next floor. We could potentially steal a card from Boss Rush as well. We got a nice build here. We got a nice build. But yeah, it was good. I'm not the biggest Thanksgiving fan. I've come to enjoy, as I've become less of a picky eater over the course of my life. Look, I would love to get that Tinted Rock. This run is too good. I can't risk those spike things hitting me. We gotta just keep going with what we got at this point, in my personal opinion. Wowee. As I've become a little bit less of a picky eater over the course of my lifetime, a lot of Thanksgiving's a very savory holiday as opposed to Christmas, which has more sweets. You got your honey glazed hams and your all of the desserts and things of that nature. I would play that, but I'm terrified it's gonna ruin. Look, I can't take. It'll reroll later, so we should take it. But like, I don't have the keys to really afford Keybum to steal any. Is the thing. Is that a double tinted rock? Did I barely notice that? Look at that! Look at the eyes on this guy. A small rock. Okay. This is ridiculous. 19 damage. That did lower my speed, which is pretty bad. This shouldn't reroll us. Yes, it does not reroll us. So I think you absolutely play this guy. To try to get a... This guy can't pay out with 9 lives, right? Oh, baby. I don't think this guy can pay out with 9 lives. So we'll take a second syringe. That speed is going to be huge. We just got to be careful. We just got to be careful. We can how to jump to get that key. Mine. Keybum tried to steal it. Thanksgiving, typically a pretty savory holiday. A lot of very veggie forward, which in my youth would have basically been the kiss of disaster. Not a big fan of veggies. As I've gotten older, I'll frick with a veggie, if you will. There's still, look, perhaps I'll make some enemies here. I've already made plenty of enemies for my opinion on turkey. Turkey is gross and dry. I've also started to come around on turkey. I'll give it its time of day. I've started to come around on turkey slightly over the past couple of years. My uncle, who typically hosts Thanksgiving, has picked up... Look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna focus real quick. Okay. Gotta be careful when describing this because it sounds horrible. I was gonna say my uncle has taken up smoking over the past couple of years, which again, at first glance, may be like, Minkus? No, like smoking meats. Like Mark Zuckerberg on the first ever Facebook Live. Smoking these meats, little sweet baby rays. My uncle has been practicing and been learning how to smoke meats for the past couple years. And I gotta admit, he makes a smoked turkey now that is edible. All turkey's edible. It's just typically very dry. Smoking it allows it to maintain a lot of the juiciness, the flavor. Makes it pretty solid in my personal opinion. Before that, no offense to my Grammy. Love my Grammy. She's great. But before my uncle started smoking the turkey, we did the traditional just bake it in the oven. Bake it until it's freaking dry, crisp as a bone. Not my favorite style of Thanksgiving turkey. So I've been happy that he has taken over Thanksgiving turkey duties. It's made my enjoyment of turkey significantly higher. Now, I still think is inferior to ham in just about every way. I mean, like literally every single way. I just like the saltiness of ham. Sometimes the sweetness, if you honey glaze it, plays a little bit better. I like that sweet, salty contrast versus just the... I don't want to lose this run, man. It's so good. I do not want to lose this run. I think turkey's just a little bit less versatile. You know what you're getting with turkey. And it's never very interesting or surprising or anything of that nature. So, sure, we'll take perfection. That gives us an item room and a shop in Shoal, which is where we're going. That is where we're going. And I don't think perfection's giving us anything. Like, I'm trying to look at what's luck-based. Maybe poison tears? I think we'd rather have the extra item room. So we'll take that. We'll take the extra item room in Shoal. But yeah, I've also become more of a vegetable boy. The only thing that I absolutely will not... I'll eat it, but I'm not happy about it. Green bean casserole, man. What are you doing? Why does green bean casserole still exist? In the modern era, like, Many casserole. I know casseroles is a very like 1950s Americana, old-timey tradition, but I think that many of them have kind of been adopted into modern traditions in order to make them slightly more palatable. Is a little bit of a rude word, but more damage. Sure. Yeah, I'll take more damage. Thank you. I think many have been adopted into the modern cooking traditions to be a little bit more modern day America. You bite into a green bean casserole, it tastes like the 1950s. It feels like one of those like Jello pudding ice cream cake. What are those old like marshmallow pudding? It tastes like a grandma from the 1950s ate it when she grew up, and now she's still preparing the same recipe for you. Not my favorite. If I could complain, almost lost the run. Almost lost this wonderful run. If I can complain about one Thanksgiving dish, I think that I think green bean casserole can go ahead and get sent to the Shadow Realm. It just ain't it. At least not for me. Not my favorite. I'm fine with the other stuff. I actually love. I used to hate stuffing as a kid. It kind of bums me out. It now bums me out that stuffing isn't like a year-round thing, you know? Like, it's a bread-based side, like rolls or cornbread or anything of that nature. Why do we not consume... Why are we not consuming, uh-oh. Why are we not consuming that stuff year-round, man? It's delicious. Soul Locket. Power of Faith. Pretty good. Question, if I run into the fires to purposely take damage to pick this up, will it reroll my whole run? I don't... Oh, wait, I can do Temperance. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to do all my red hearts first? You piece. Okay, IV bag should work as well. Okay, perfect. And we don't want how to jump, so we'll just keep IV bag. Alright, we are going down. This run is still amazing. Continues to be amazing. The longer we can hold on to this and not reroll, the better our chances. We have another... Dude, there should be a technology transformation. The fact that there's not a technology transformation really bums me out. I just feel like there should be a technology transformation. There's so many tech items in the game. Golden tick. You know what? At this point, sure. At this point, sure. I think we're fine with golden tick at this point. Golden tick can be dropped. Interesting. The backwards crown doesn't give us anything because we're already on Shoal and we already spawned the item room, so there's no benefit to it anymore. Golden tick. Golden trinkets, from my understanding, just have double the effect of the normal trinket. So instead of a boss having 15% less HP, the boss should start with... Ooh. The boss should start with 30% less HP. Which is kind of sick. That feels kind of sick if you ask me. How does this work? Answer, it probably doesn't. That's okay, though. Still happy to have it nonetheless. Alright, let's go fight our boss. Finish this run. I'm feeling good about this, by the way, just in case you're curious. We haven't picked up any deal with the devil items, so even if we somehow happen to reroll, which I certainly hope does not happen, but even if it does... Okay, even if we somehow reroll, we should still have a pretty solid run on our hands. We got 2 deal with the angel items to reroll from. No keys, of course, because those just have not existed over the course of this entire run, but we're basically melting every single room that we walk into with this homing technology laser. If we can beat that guy without taking a hit, you know this run is meant for greatness. We can also, you know what we could do? It requires some, like, sick reaction time. If we're about to take damage... What What the heck happened? 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 I think I'm Lazarus. I'm Lazarus. I'm Lazarus. End the run. End the run. Oh. Let me explain to you what just happened there. I've never seen a run go from 100 to 0 so fast. So what I was just about to say is if we can have really good reaction time, we could predict that we're about to be hit, press the spacebar item, hit ourselves with IV bag, which will not reroll us, keep our amazing run. I just attempted to do that. I attempted to press spacebar because I saw the bullet coming in. I was like, I'm dodging right into this because I'm bad at the game. Let me press the spacebar, use IV bag, and not take the damage. But my reaction time was too slow. So what happened? I got hit, I rerolled into the one item that kills you when you use it against Satan, the Bible. We rerolled into the Bible. I hit spacebar, it killed me. We came back as Lazarus, but at that point it didn't matter because we couldn't get tainted Eden unlocks. You can't script it. You can't script it. You can't script a better ending than that. That sucks. I probably should have just not pressed spacebar. To be honest with you, we easily, like, that run is still amazing. Look at those items. We easily could have won this. Basically, if we get any spacebar item other than the Bible. But I click spacebar with the Bible, so we die. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support down below. Liking, commenting, subscribing. Hell, all about a great deal. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys for watching. And, I guess we're doing another Tainted Eden run. See ya.